What's going on, everyone? It's Apoc, your favorite host and jealous hater, and welcome to the channel. Okay guys, so last time we discussed this new family vlog channel called Jacksons of Atlanta. Well, I mean, they aren't really all that new. They've been around for like roughly 2 years or so. You know, milking that whole twin thing, man. In just about every single video and title. It's basically a personality trait at this point. And it actually kind of reminds me of Just Fan a little bit. You know, a 30-year-old redhead dragging the whole Teen Mom thing 12 years later. Bruh. I just don't know, man. It's kind of sad that all these vloggers are using literal children to coast through life. But hey, I must be jealous, right, for having that opinion? Or, you know, maybe, just maybe, I don't like it when people shove cameras in kids' faces since day one. You know, out of the womb. But nah, it couldn't be that though, huh? But anyways, these two goofies, Justin and Mahogany, have been pretending to have their third set of twins for basically an entire pregnancy. But when it came time to, like, you know, pay that piper, all of a sudden, they weren't having twins anymore and just claimed child loss. Which again, that title is just so cringy because it's so messed up. Because regardless of losing a child or not, that's still your baby, and they will always be your baby, no matter what. But this, to me, was one of their biggest red flags among many. And like I said, I covered that last time. If you haven't seen that video, I highly suggest that you do before watching this one, just to get a little context. And then, you know, come back later. I'll leave a link down below in the description for you. But anyways, they uploaded another video on one of the many channels that they have called I'm Not Feeling Like Myself, where they spend 20 minutes stuffing their faces, saying the same things over and over and over again. It was actually quite numbing and hard to get through. So you're welcome. I saved you the trouble. I even cut up a lot of the video because I am not breaking all that down. A lot of it was the same anyway, so there's no point. But one of the biggest things that I myself took away from that video was that Mahogany wasn't feeling down because, you know, she just lost a child. No, she actually didn't know why she was even upset. Like, no clue. And my boy Justin, where was he? What was he doing? Well, his focus was all on the food and not his wife. You know, the one who just birthed a dead baby. Okay, let's get it.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Justin and Mahogany YouTube channel.
You know, I truly find it odd that Mahogany has the ability to get up and walk around and vlog in good spirits, actually, because she says she's upset, but you don't really get that vibe throughout this video. She's really not all that upset, but she's able to do this like days after she apparently lost her baby.
Hope you guys are doing well. Hope y'all are feeling good. Make sure you guys go and hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell when you do comment down below.
Oh well, here we go. We're gonna clickbait the child loss because that's what this video is. It's clickbait. But don't forget to like and subscribe.
So you know you're a part of the family.
Let's see. Oh God, the family stuff, man. When vloggers tell you that you're part of the family, don't listen to them. It's a manipulation tactic to make you feel special and whatnot. They don't give a damn about you. They just lied to you guys. They just want to scam and deceive their following. That's all they've done this entire time. And like I said last time, man, if we're family, then give me some of your food. Or if your audience is your family members, then cut them a paycheck. Send them some food. We're family. We look out for family, right? Oh, it only goes one way. They only receive the benefits of the family. Everyone just watches this garbage.
Let's see what they got, y'all. Bojangles is my favorite place.
Okay, hold up, guys. I will say that's pretty dope wherever they live, that there's a restaurant called Bojangles. That's amazing.
How you get a big macaroni and cheese like that? That's not the normal size.
Don't worry about all that.
Y'all
always in my business.
Now, why does he have a family size?
Don't do that. They said you can upside.
Well, I think we know why, sis. But the reason why I kept this in right here was because from what I hear, Justin is always commenting on Mahogany's weight. So I find it so funny that when she mentions why he got like the family size macaroni and cheese when it's just for him, he doesn't like it. But he tells her that she can't have certain foods. That seems a little hypocritical, don't you think?
How our days usually go is when we wake up, y'all, we start with like team meetings and stuff for
team meetings. What, with your children? What the hell?
And then administration work.
Okay, so comment down below if you know what they're talking about. Like, are they just talking about like vlogging, or do they have another like business, or are they still pastors? I don't understand. So comment down below if you know what they're talking about, just so I know, because all I've seen is the vlog stuff.
No, my day typically starts first.
Oh, here we go. My day starts. A little narcissistic, right?
You're taking a minute to get out of bed. That's how it typically goes.
Well, that's a little rude. She apparently just lost a baby, my guy. She's allowed to be in bed all day if she wants to. But now he's making a comment about her doing that. That's a little insensitive.
That's you adding stuff that's unnecessary, right?
Yeah, especially for a pastor.
You know what I'm talking about. That's you adding stuff that's unnecessary. We was talking about what the day looked like. We weren't talking about who beats who out the bed, Justin.
From what I've gathered, Justin seems like someone who always has to be right.
You don't be getting out the bed, why couldn't eat that part?
Because that
Was that too much?
That was too much.
My bad, that was too much.
Well, the fact that you said it at all, my guy, is just really insensitive and hurtful. Your wife just lost a baby, and you're making a comment about how she doesn't get out of bed fast enough. I don't know, man. The energy in this video is just like way off. This doesn't seem like a couple that just lost a full-term baby. This seems like a couple that's just fine.
Let the church say amen.
My guy is dancing and singing about food. He just lost a full-term baby. I know I keep saying this, but Justin and Mahogany just lost a full-term baby, and they're acting like nothing happened. He's dancing and singing about food. Bro, when I lost my son, who wasn't even full term, he was 30 weeks, I didn't want to do anything. I couldn't even function. I would randomly just be doing something and then all of a sudden just break down crying. Because when you lose a child and you're okay for a second, it comes back and reminds you you're not okay. But that doesn't seem to be going on here, huh? No. He's enjoying his like honey mustard and Bojangles.
You were saying something before we started. What we talking about?
So let's note that he kind of seems to have forgotten what she was talking about. Whenever, and it's about how she doesn't feel like herself. Mind you, she just gave birth to a dead baby, full term. So when she says she's not feeling like herself, he should know why, and he should also be a little more sensitive to it and not seem like he was just ignoring her. But like I said earlier, his focus was on the food.
I was pretty much saying how I don't feel like myself at all, but
Why you don't feel like yourself?
What? He's questioning why she doesn't feel like herself? Oh, I don't know. She just had a baby for once, so her hormones are everywhere. She could have like postpartum depression or something, especially since she just lost a baby. But he has no idea. He has no clue as to why his wife, who just gave birth to a dead baby and just had another baby, could not be feeling like herself, could be feeling down. He doesn't get it. This, to me, right here, is the biggest red flag of all, that they lied about losing a child, because he doesn't understand why she feels this way. But here's the problem. He should be feeling that way too. And for anybody who thinks men should be acting like this or any other questionable way when it comes to child loss, you think that this is normal? You need to check your relationship, because real men care about their children. But obviously that doesn't really apply here because they lied.
just because, I don't know.
I just lost a baby, but I don't know why I feel down.
Are you sick or something? Or what's going on?
Bro, come on, dude. Seriously? You sick or something? Or she just lost a baby. Keep in mind, this is days. This is days after they lost the baby. This is the next day after they uploaded the video about losing their baby. The next day. And he's just fine. In fact, he looks great. He's glowing, man. But how the hell is there people out there who think this is real? What, you sick or something? My guy, she apparently just lost a baby. What? You know, to be honest, this is just all the privilege you need.
I'm just not feeling like myself. But when you're going through things, I feel like it's always great to, what?
I ordered sweet tea. This Pepsi.
So his wife, who just lost a baby, I'm gonna keep saying that too, because it's relevant and it correlates. But his wife, who just lost a full-term baby, he lost a baby too. Right now, she's talking about why she feels down. She's talking about not feeling like herself. And all this guy's thinking about is his drink, because it's Pepsi and not sweet tea. He's more worried about that than his own partner not being okay. But you know, he's a great guy because he's the pastor and stuff.
Don't listen, read. What? Go ahead.
You don't listen. You just interrupted your wife.
I said I was just not feeling like myself.
Oh, right. Wow.
When you're going through and after, that's the best time to talk about it.
When you lose a baby, you don't want to talk to anybody. Like when I lost my son, and even though people's hearts were in the right place coming in to visit us, making sure we were okay, and telling us how sorry they were, it was just a constant reminder of our loss. So I can't imagine losing a full-term baby and then hopping online really fast to upload a video to tell over 100,000 people that I'm not having the baby anymore, and to have people in the comment section constantly remind me that I lost my baby. No, it doesn't work like that, man. Like I said in my last video, my wife avoided social media. So with how Justin's acting and what Mahogany is saying here, it's just not adding up, man.
So sometimes when you get up, you don't feel like yourself, but the importance is not staying in that place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When you lose a child, you get down to your knees and you don't get up for a while. Eventually you do, but you don't do it the day of or the next day and then just act like nothing happened. That pain will always stay with you, and it shows for a long time.
Even if you feel bad or feel like not yourself, if things ain't going right, don't live in that emotion.
Right.
Don't let that emotion take your joy in that day.
Yeah, good luck losing a child and not letting the emotions control you. This is how you know they lied. They have no idea what they're talking about. Most of this is just BS anyways. They're just talking out of their asses. They'll say all this, but they can get pressed at the so-called jealous haters.
They feel like just because they feel bad, they have a bad life. But just because you're having a bad day, don't mean you got a bad life. If we can be honest, we all wake up and just don't feel like ourselves every now and then.
Do y'all notice a pattern here? They're not talking about child loss. She's just talking about randomly not feeling like herself. But it's not based around losing a child. It's just that she's like down for no reason.
Even when everything around us is not going right, we can't allow that to take the joy that's in that day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so just to sum it up real quick, because they just keep repeating themselves over and over and over again, like I said. They're talking about not letting a bad day ruin your joy. So basically, from what I gathered, they're saying to not let a dead baby ruin your joy. Let me tell you this right now. When you have a children, it is like the greatest joy you can ever have. So when you lose that child, you'll lose your joy. Period, point blank.
We all, just like a car, get on empty sometimes.
Are they just talking about being tired? Because that's what it seems like. Talking about cars being on empty.
And you got to find strategic ways to how do I get off empty.
You know, they're talking about strategies. I'm quite curious on what their strategy was when they planned to fix this loss of a twin.
It's so important that when you're not feeling like yourself, that you immediately start working on how you can start turning the page.
This makes no sense. You don't just lose a full-term baby and you go, well, how can I turn the page and move on?
Then you said, go bring that thing up there. What you say?
Man, he's in good spirits, isn't he?
Even though it may be frustrating, even though it may be hard, even though that it may be sad, even though it may be miserable. I've been in certain situations. It didn't feel good.
Was he talking about child loss? You know, losing a baby? It didn't feel good? No, it doesn't feel good. It's horrible. It's the worst pain ever. I'm telling you, man, he doesn't know that pain. I know that pain. He does not know it.
But I didn't lose hope because I had joy.
Like I said, children are your greatest joy. And when you lose them, you lose all your joy.
I love you.
And your best days ain't behind you, they're ahead of you. Like, life is a journey.
What the hell does this have to do with child loss? Nothing. Y'all just clickbaited it and then went on a whole ass rant about nothing. Anyways, all you jealous haters, to conclude this video, I don't know what to say, man. It's just more and more obvious that Justin and Mahogany lied about losing a child. Like, it's plain as day. It's just so obvious, man. There's no way that they're telling the truth. And I have been deep diving into their channel to look into more things, connect some more dots. I will continue on exposing these monsters because lying about child loss is one of the most egregious things you can do, and to use it for content and clickbait it and then act like nothing's going on is just disgusting, man, and it's not okay. But for now, comment down below your thoughts. But until next time, guys, bye.